By a minute late, I meant barely. We were barely late. Hello! My poor Discord is just getting, like, fucking attacked. Hello! I'm a minute or two late because I had to go to the bathroom. I don't think that's TMI about the fact that I just had to, you know, go. I realized, like, at 7:58 that I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I'm just like, couldn't have warned me before, bladder? Alright, that's fine! I didn't fucking need, you know, a warning. You know. Also, I'm iffy on my eyeliner. I'm so tired today. Like, I'm not as tired as I've been, but my cat decided. Can you hear his bell? Because he has a bell now. He finally fits his collar. Which is great. Because it means, sorry, I'm doing my watch me on Twitch right now. He's upset with me because I put the collar on him because it finally fits. It finally fits, and so I put the collar on him because I try every like couple weeks with him, like, hey, do you want to try your collar now? Because it fits, and I bought it, so you're wearing it. And it finally fits. So he is unhappy with me because I actually put it on him. Which is wonderful. He's not very happy with me about it because he can't get it off because it actually fits. I can get a finger up through it between it and his neck, so it's fine. He's not happy with me though, even though he looks like such a dashing young man. It fits his whole aesthetic, or I guess my whole aesthetic, because it's, what do you call it? Black with like moons and stars on it, and it's absolutely goddamn adorable. But he's not happy with me about it. Which, you know, I get that. I completely get that. You know, sometimes, you know, he's never worn anything like clothes before, and all of a sudden he's got this on him. The sacrilege. Alright. So, we are here, we're queer, and we're ready to play Hugo's, date. I'm drinking today. My mother bought me this wine. Cause she had a friend over, so, as recompense, because she brought them wine, she also bought me a bottle. Because she thought she was buying a drier red, because she wanted to share some wine with me, but I don't like sweet wine, I like dry wine. So she bought it for me, and it turned out to be just as goddamn sweet as the other one. So I basically have this bottle of wine that I cracked open, and it's much sweeter than I expect. But I have to finish it now because, you know, it's open and it's gonna go bad within like a couple of days because it's wine. It really lasts like a week or two. You hate sweet wine? Yes, I do. Hey, Nev! How you doing? I hate sweet wine. Not a big fan of it. I like drier reds, more like reds. That's why I don't like white wine at all. I hate white wine. I'm a red wine man. This is basically just grape juice, though. This is basically grape juice with like a little bit of alcohol. That's all that is. But she bought it for me, and I'm not going to turn down the fact that my mother just randomly decided to buy me a bottle of wine because she thought, hey, I'm getting wine, and let's get some for Ren, because I think Ren would like this one better. And she didn't read the label enough, so she didn't realize it was literally pretty much the same wine that she bought herself. Which is funny, because she's usually really, really good at getting me, like, the sort of stuff I like. I'm like a Bordeaux man. I'm a Bordeaux, Merlot man. Like, it's Merlot? Mignon? That means cute. Mignon is cute. Dry, drunk Dream Daddy stream. I'm not drunk. I'm having one glass of wine because I looked it up on Twitch's terms of service. I might do a drunk stream once. But, I looked it up on, maybe for Damien. I don't know. But I looked it up on Twitch's, sorry. I put on too much mascara and my eyes are like an eyeliner, and now my eyes are like glued together half the time. I looked it up on Twitch's terms of service, and so long as I am not promoting or doing something that's going to harm me, or increase the ability to harm, I'm allowed to do whatever, I'm allowed to drink. So as long as I'm not excessively drinking alcohol on stream, a glass of wine on stream, is fine. Like, so long as I'm not fucking hurting myself by any believable thing, no one can report me. And Twitch isn't gonna take down my video. Which is great. So I can have a glass of wine on stream. I thought I couldn't, so I'm glad I know that now. But I need to get through this wine, and I don't actually like it very much. It doesn't look, see, this weird thing about this glass, it doesn't look clean. It looks like there's fingerprints all over it, but I'm the one who washed it. And I know it looks bad because of me. This is actually, the wine glass I got, at my, cousin's wedding from last October. Ira and Sarah, shout out to you and your love and all that bullshit. Love you, Ira. So I got this from her wedding. Like they had like memorable fucking whatever shot glasses. I like how I'm stuttering over myself even though I have not had a sip of alcohol yet. So let's just start the fucking game before I fucking do something stupid. Also, my mouse is being weird, so that's great. All right, so not epilogue. We want to go down, 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 down. Even if the sky, do it live. I'm gonna have my first sip. I don't actually like this wine. It kind of makes me, because it's sweet as hell. So if every time I drink it, I go, it's because of that. It's because the combination of sweet and alcohol I don't like, which is also why I don't like fruity drinks. I don't like the taste of fruit. I don't like most fruits, and so I don't like fruity tastes. So, when I drink, fruity drinks or wine drinks, like, not my sort of thing. You know, it's the same sort of reason I don't like things like margaritas and stuff like that. Like, anything that's typically, like, I'm a whiskey and a brandy man. That sounds like I'm performing masculinity or some bullshit. I'm a whiskey, dry wine, and vodka person. I love me some, like, if it doesn't you up, I don't want it. That's light. If it doesn't punch, I don't want it. Except for specifically, hold on, I have two over here. Black cherry white claw. That's the only sweet drink I can handle for some reason. I fucking love me a sweet cherry white claw. Love that shit. That shit's my shit. But any other sweet drink, alcohol drink, I'm not a fan of. It just reminds me too much of, like, juice. Also, I like to be able to taste the alcohol, because I want to know how much I'm putting in my body. Anyway, it's Hugo Day. We're actually at Hugo, which means Monday I'm gonna craft, tomorrow's Monday, I'm going to craft the, pull. The word is pull. If it doesn't punch you, you don't want it. Yes, it has to fucking deck me in the face, or I don't want it. Because what's the point if your alcohol doesn't just, you know, deck you? Also, this is such a fucking heavy necklace. Why am I doing this to myself? This necklace, kinky. This necklace is fucking heavy as shit. I love it. My, fucking fuck off. Fuck off! A friend, my mom's friend, so made this for me because she makes jewelry, and these were earrings that broke. So she made necklaces out of it for me. Because she knew I like dragons, which was very sweet of her. Hey, Casablanca! He's not happy with me right now, because I put the collar on him. He's finally got his collar, and now I can hear him wherever he goes. He's not sneaky anymore. Yeah! See? He jumps and I can hear him. Alright. So, we're gonna do Hugo today. Yep. Save and continue. That's basically just grape juice with alcohol in it. That's basically just like if you poured vodka into grape juice. That's what that tastes like. What? Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies. Oh, that's the fucking trivia place. Okay. Hugo and I have made a point of our weekly visits to trivia night. Craigslist Swiss Connections, hell yeah, has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I can feel the mascara and the eyeliner on my face because I fucking put too much on. For some reason, I kept having to, like, layer it more because I kept fucking it up, so it looked weird. So instead of, like, taking away all the rest of my eye makeup by just cleaning and starting again, I was just like, fuck it, new line above that, and color it in. Except now half my eyelid is eyeliner, and the mascara keeps sticking to it. Blech. Fucking eyeliner, man. I love it. I was trying to do that thing, you know how the cute goth girls, they do the one, the thin line, and then it's just a triangle, and that's it, and it's huge, and it's cute on them, and I couldn't do it. Ugh. I just want to be a goth babe so bad. I just want to be a goth and be idiot so bad. That voice plus the wine absolutely shows a different side of me. I've drank 2 sips of alcohol. I'm completely sober. This is just where I'm at in my life. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep because Casablanca decided that tonight was the night to wreck my shit. He decided that he was going to just attack me all night long. And if I wanted to sleep, fuck you. How about that? Like, that was it. He just wanted to absolutely destroy my ability to sleep. And I'm like, okay, buddy. That doesn't seem necessary. But, you know what? You do you. I guess I won't sleep. So every 2 hours, he would, like, wake me up for another 2 hours because he was like, hello! I would like to play now! And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna go sleep on the fucking couch downstairs. Except I didn't because my mother's boyfriend is around. Hi! I got logged out so I couldn't say hi earlier, but I'm here and I support your desire to be punched by your drinks. Hi, Maya! I love you! Maya understands my drinking habits, and also the only time I've ever been actually drunk was we called my friend Maya, and apparently the words that came out of my mouth were, and I remember this, were, Maya, I've only got one shoe on, or something like that. And yeah, Maya knows too many of my secrets that I will now divulge to you guys so that she can't use them as blackmail. They can't use them as blackmail. I don't know why I said she. Bleh! I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. I've only got one shoe on. Shut up. I shouldn't have brought that up. Hey, Casablanca. He's unhappy with Maya. I don't know if you heard, but he's unhappy with me because I actually gave him his collar. And he doesn't like it. Hey. He's not happy that he has a collar now. He finally fits it! He's finally big enough to fit his collar! And he's a handsome boy, but he also hates it because now I always know where he is. He's not sneaky. And also, I guess he just doesn't like... He's never had clothes before, so having clothes is weird. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books. But I would have no idea where to start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I've been trying to get through this one book for like 6 months! I've got a new policy. If it takes me 9 months and I'm not at least 3/4 of a way through a book, I fucking... I put it down. Like, I'm like, alright, fuck that. Because I'm not gonna get through it. Which is basically, because I only got, here's the thing, I got 100 pages into Uncle Tom's Cabin out of 400 in 9 months. So I was like, fuck it, I'm putting that down, and I put it down. It's not good. Like, I understand it's important, but it's also not good. And I, for one, know slavery is bad, so I, you know, don't really need, and know the importance of the book, so therefore, I don't know if I have to read it. I tried. There's that. Mascara. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hold on! You wanna roll the dice? You wanna roll the dice? I'll roll the dice! I just chucked one onto the floor. The dice say no. Also, now I have to clean that up. I don't know why I did that joke, because now I have to fix that joke. I don't even know where the one went. It's all the way over here. Oh, I stepped on it! I found it because I stepped on it! I've got these skull dice from, they only, I thought it was going to be a whole dice set, but it was only, a bunch of 6-sided die, but they're skulls. That I got in, the catacombs in France. I wish they were made of actual bone. That would be cool. Bone dice. Hey! Alright, folks! Looks like we finally have the points tallied, and we're ready to announce the winner! Who else is a winner? You know who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally seen how beautiful and loving my wife is! A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and the last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. See, finally, in Hugo's line, Quizmaster Quinn finally gets some good in his life. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Can you tell I'm tired? I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen! Oh god, if anyone ever called me their Quizmaster Queen, I think I'd deck them. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. Oh god, I have to fucking... What voice did this man have? This man had a voice. What if I just went Southern? What if I just went Southern for Hugo? What if I just did that? I could. Not gonna, because it doesn't feel right. Oh. Fuck, I don't have a voice. I don't have a voice for Hugo! Help me! There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? There are things to like and dislike about both, huh? That's just, like, the worst Southern. That's, like, awful right there. We're just gonna roll with it. And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Craigslist Swiss Connection. Oh. Hugo and I cheers. I just want to not Twitch for like 10 minutes. Not Twitch on Twitch. Jazz hands. Oh. Hugo and I cheers our small slice. That doesn't even make sense as a sentence, actually. Slices of camembert and go up to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Craigslist Swiss Connections reign be as long as wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife! We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrito with pesto and slice of tomato. A baseball player injured himself and will be out for the season, and since he is married to her, Kate Upton is now trending. People. I saw that someone injured himself. I saw that. Casablanca, stop playing with plastic bags, motherfucker! I can hear you now! Hold on. Hey! You! Motherfucker! There's a Lego bag, and I can't fucking trust you with anything, can I? This motherfucker is such a motherfucker. Ah! Sports or stupid sports. Ugh, imagine sports. I was a sporty kid, and then, like, I don't know what happened. I think I just got taste. That said, I actually do enjoy baseball on occasion. I am quite the Red Sox fan, but that's more of a family thing than anything. And also slightly out of spite. Because growing up, I was bullied because my family was Red Sox fan, which was the weirdest thing you can be bullied for. Like, that was, like, a point of contention for people, was the fact that I was a Red Sox fan because my family was. I was an athlete for years, but still, sports capitalism is dumb! Yes, capitalism in sports is, in fact, dumb. But I was a Red Sox fan, and so now I'm continuing to be a Red Sox fan, mostly out of spite. Yes, it is. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir. I'll cheers to that. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yes, and for once, it isn't more cheese. Well, If you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. I don't know what this voice is. This voice is like half me trying to go a little bit deeper than normal and half me just fucking going southern. I don't know what it is. So long as you guys can tell when I'm being Hugo and when I'm being me, that's the only point. I don't have to be consistent. Consistency? Fuck that! I don't know why I said it like that. Hold on, I gotta fucking... There we go. Oh, right. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh! Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably own every classical piece of literature, so, I thought this would be fun for when you're pooping. Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages? You know, the stuttering and slurring, when I'm still so fucking sober, is giving the wrong impression. And so, to deepen that impression, I will take another glass. It's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet, I hate it. But I gotta drink it. He finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside. Oh. You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me! Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling Power Slam series! Ooh, Power Slam. You've been working so hard lately, I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's two? Yeah, I figured we could go together. Whoa. You'd go with me? Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. I actually would not need you to explain it to me because my father's into wrestling. And so I know way more than I ever meant to. There's parts of my brain that will just always have wrestling in them now. Like, I know a lot of these things, and it's never going away. Like, that's just there. There's just a part of my brain that's dedicated to wrestling now, forever. That's just where it that's just where it lives. Just lives there. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Hey. Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. Just like, that's fucking, oh my god, he's so cute! I love him! Aww! Look, genuine wrestle boy! That's a Game Grumps reference. That's what that is. That's a Game Grumps reference in the Game Grumps game. In the night of the Power Slam, Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. Tucked in shirt! Wow! Listen, he's gay. He's gay. Therefore, we all tuck in our shirts. The only thing gayer would have been if he had a French tuck. He just French tucked his pants. He just went to give it a little French tuck and just a little French tuck. I've started doing that a lot, tucking in my shirts. Is he gay or bi? He's gay. This one is specifically gay. He's gay. No, tucking in your shirts is a dad thing, too. Okay, so gay dads. Both of these things can be true. It's a game about gay dads, so he did a thing that is both for gays and for dads. T-shirts. I tuck in my t-shirts. It helps show that I have curve. It looked good! Don't at me! I'm not a dad, I'm just gay. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. He is extremely cute. But we drive about an hour. Don't laugh at me. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. Why did you at me in my own stream? And highlighted your shit. I can see you. I can see you, alright? I know you're laughing at me, and, I don't appreciate that. I feel like as a mod, the power has gone to your head. You said don't at me. Alright. Alright. Motherfucker. I swear to goddamn, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna take my boot, and I'm gonna put it in your ass. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. There is very little left of me, and it's never coming back. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling in the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. Ooh. That we know that is technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smarks. Smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. I feel like this is the sort of thing my dad wants to tell people when he, like, does things. That's the weird thing about this date with Hugo. It reminds me of, it's a good date, but it also reminds me of, like, things I've, like, wrestling events I've gone to with my actual dad. And it's like, kind of takes some of the romance out of it for me, because I'm just like, oh god. My dad. You see his little, hold on, can you see his collar? Where's your collar? You got it off? You got it off? What? You got it off? He got it off. He got it off. Hey, Vidal! He cut off his collar! Where is your collar? I need to go find it after this stream now because you got it off, you little bastard! Little bastard! Don't hit me. He wants to escape, but now he's gotten his collar off, so his punishment is me just holding him. Boom, bada boom. Ah! And he's gone. Where the fuck is your collar? Where's your collar? Where is your collar? Where is it? Hold on, there's another plastic bag over here. Motherfucker! Where is it? Casablanca. Let go of me. This motherfucker. Jumping in to say hi and spread the love. I hate missing streams. Aw. It's okay. The VODs are always up, so it's fine. Thank you for the bits! Ah! Yeah, I'm not happy with him. He kept me up all night, and then I finally get his collar on, and he gets it off. It's gonna keep being put on. He doesn't realize it. It's gonna keep going on. That collar is gonna be yours, motherfucker! I just gotta find it now. Ugh. Wow. What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan? Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes of Russian art by Russian authors for fun. I do have one Tchaikovsky novel in my room, and it's in French. Which should tell you the kind of person I am. Casablanca! I'm not happy with this little bitch today. He's being such a bad boy. He's being so bad today. I'm not happy with him. I'm really about to shove him into his carrier for the night if he tries to wake me up too much. I'm really gonna do it. Not because I don't want to do that to the porg thing, but like, what high school teacher writes dissertations? I mean, I go to college and I write sort of dissertations for fun. Well, I used to. Most of the time, I just speak dissertations, like an oral assignment. Like, if you ask me about one of my hyperfixations, oh my god, I can use that word! I can use the term hyperfixation now! Sometimes you get diagnosed with ADHD and you realize you can use the term, you have words now for the things. Hello! Hey, Fancy Black! Nice to see you! Been a minute. You can use the terms that you've been you can use terms for what you wanted to speak. Hyperfixation, gang! Hell yeah! Hello! You can use the term, what was I saying? You can use the words for the thing that you actually think. So for instance, I can say the word hyperfixation, because I have the deficit disorder. I have the no attention brain. So I can say that if you ask me about one of my hyperfixations, you're going to get a 2-hour-long oral dissertation. There goes Casablanca. I like that little that he had going there. But for instance, last night, my current hyperfixation. I went from not having one for a bit, which was sucked. Crisis Gourd gang, rise up. My dude, as I've said before, fucking what do you call them? Recommendations and fan requests are now a Patreon thing because I can't pay for all of the games that people request. So they're a Patreon thing, which is basically boils down to if the Patreon thing is like half of what, if you like you pay for half, I'll pay for half. Stuff like that. By the way, people, I have a Patreon. That's that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So for instance, my current hyperfixation is the Shane Dawson drama that's going on. You can't even call it drama. Just Shane Dawson is a terrible, terrible person, and people are just now realizing that. So Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook, James Charles, that whole world on YouTube, which I'm pretty sure this specific crowd, it free game though. Okay. It's fan requests are still a Patreon thing. And now that I have a Patreon, unfortunately, I don't want to do fan requests that are not Patreon things, mostly because it then lowers the it's an up to sort of thing. So for instance, the $10 when that starts and it's an up to blank. Which doesn't mean that I'm like necessarily telling you if you want this game, you have to subscribe to me on Patreon. Or, like, you better, but, you know? Does that make sense? But I'm just stating for a fact that because of that sort of thing, I don't want to, do really a lot of fan requests that aren't through Patreon, because I don't want to lessen, that value. You know? Okay, what was I saying before? Right, so my current, the whole Shane Dawson drama, and my sister asked about it, and so she sat down on the floor, because she's used to me just giving, like, 20-minute lectures. She sat down on the floor, and I just talked for, like, an hour and a half explaining, like, exactly what was going on with Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and James Charles and Tati Westbrook and that entire, basically, year and a half at this point, long drama. And currently I'm obsessed with it. Just like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, nope. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am. I have mascara in my eye, but because it's kind of considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now. Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Ah, that's gay. Did someone just say my name, or was that my fucking chair? Sometimes I hear my name in things that aren't my name. Like, just sounds, and my brain makes out Ren, because, like, I'm so used to people calling my name from, like, half the thing down. It's called, I have auditory processing issues! So now, yay! I love that I'm diagnosed now and can actually, like, say things. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way to the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point, the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry. What are your hyperfixations, if you don't mind me asking? Well, like I said, it changes a lot. My current one, so for instance, I'll have, like, brief ones. So, for instance, it was SNAF, like, a month or two ago. And now it's the, YouTube drama of, like, Shane Dawson and all that. But my most consistent ones are pretty much Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and Knights of the Old Republic are, like, not even Mass Effect that much, but just, like, Dragon Age and, Dragon Age especially. I'm never playing Dragon Age on these streams because those games I'm so hyper fixated on, I wouldn't be able to get through like a second without talking about shit. Also, they're really personal to me. So like Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, Knights of the Old Republic are like my most consistent hyper fixations. Like I just talk about them all the time, and when I was a kid, I was hyper fixated for years on space. Like space and physics around space and all of that shit. Like, I was gonna be an astronaut. I was obsessed. Obsessed. But yeah, my, most commonly Dragon Age. I can't shut up about Dragon Age and the politics of Dragon Age and how those work together. And, like, Star Wars is another big one. Star Wars is, a time for me. There's, like, a list. There is a list, and I cycle through the same, like, 7 all the time. Star Wars and Dragon Age are definitely the most consistent, though. So yeah, I'm rambling now. I'm just rambling. That's what you guys came for. But Star Wars and Dragon Age are very consistent. I can't, like, Star Wars and Dragon Age. Star Wars, Star Trek, Pog. Nice. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, my dude. I'm sorry, I thought I got his tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind? I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Solus is ugly. You don't want to get me started! You do not want to get me started about Dragon Age. Eggman! He's an egg. He's an Eggman? Fuck, I'm gonna start ranting again. I'm not gonna be able to get through this date because I'm just gonna start ranting about Solus for like 50 minutes and for like hours about how much I think he's a motherfucker. He's an ugly motherfucker, and I do not understand how people love him. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And apparently, hi! Hey, Addie! I'm trying desperately not to go into an anger rant about a character from Dragon Age because people are asking about my hyperfixations! Woo! Oh my god, you can ask Vaughn, any of you can ask Bonnie Boy, really. The amount of, like, Bonnie Boy, who, for those of you who don't know, I know Bonnie Boy in real life, and they're my best friend in the world. They definitely only know about Dragon Age and know extensively, weirdly enough, random facts about Dragon Age because of how much I've talked about it since they've met me. Like, I bought Dragon Age Origins, like, 3 months after I met Vaughn. And since then, it's been fucking ridiculous. A friend had her sister do a Solus run for her since she likes Solus. I get that. I've watched the Solus run, pretty much. That's about it. I understand some of it. But other parts, I'm like, I look at him, and then I look at his concept art, and I'm like, bitches, we were robbed! Like, if he was gonna be a hot genocidal maniac, he could have at least been hot, as opposed to, like, an egg. Oh, God, that man is such a piece of shit. He's an egg! He's just an egg! He's an egg with elf ears, and I don't... I'm good. I feel like the only people who like Solus are the people who romanced him first and who play Lavaland. Like, also, I'm just not a fan of Lavaland. See, I'm losing viewers because of how much I'm yelling about fucking Dragon Age. This is why I can't play that game on stream. Like, it won't be pretty. It won't be pretty. Blech. He's an egg, and I hate him. I tried to use the face app to make him female to see what he would look like as a female egg. Female egg, man. He was actually kind of hot. Okay, but he has concept art where he's like a little bit darker and has dreads, and he has like half a wolf skull as like part of his armor, and it is like, that's hot. That was fucking hot. And honestly, the fact that we got a random white looking bald Eggman instead, disgusting. But also all of the elves in Dragon Age are white now, because apparently we can't have POC elves anymore. Like, we had them in Origins, and then every elf since has been white, except even Briala, who is just making female just add lipstick. Even Briala, who is a fucking person of color in the book where she's introduced, which I own, in French, because I hate myself. Even that is like a thing. Like, she's white in the game, and she's not in the book, and it's fucking like, you really took a character and whitewashed her, huh? I see what you did there. Alright. I could talk for hours about fucking Dragon Age, just random shit. I'm gonna read the game now. I need water! Sounds about white. Hey, Greg! I'm talking about Dragon Age! Unsurprising. Who reads the books? Me? I read the books. I know you're being sarcastic, but I've kind of read all three, and at least part of the comics. I've owned all three, and I read the one about Orlais in French. Hey, I'm definitely not surprised, nerd. Alright, fuck you. What's consumable media without whitewashing literally everything? Right? Right? Fucking, don't get me started. Don't, now I just want to talk about Dragon Age. Anyway, plus, who are we even gonna see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. Artemis Fowl. Never read it. I guess you're right. Hugo is apparently, kind of Southern now. BioWare doesn't care about your feelings. BioWare doesn't care about motherfucking anything. I mean, there's barely a BioWare anymore anyway. It's just EA, but it's just basically EA. That Artemis Fowl movie was terrible. I'm gonna let y'all talk about that, because I had no idea about fucking Artemis Fowl. So what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestling names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from. Yep. I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shell. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though. Yes. Alright, Ray. The stadium lights. So basically, there's a character named Holly, who in the first paragraph would described as nut brown, and I looked up the cast, and they picked the whitest person they possibly could. You told me about this! You told me about this! Casablanca, I don't want to see you right now without your collar. You took it off, and I'm pissed at you. I bought that with my own money, motherfucker! I refuse to watch that garbage movie. You know what? That's valid. That's a valid choice. It's so damn upsetting. Valid. Casablanca. What the fuck? This little bastard man is staring at me as though I'm not pissed at him. I'm about to jinx it, but oh my god, we've had no drop frames so far. My family not being home really, really works. Holly is the first female in the elf thing she is in. I don't fucking know what that means, but I'm assuming... I'm gonna talk about elves for a while. The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock! Butt rock? Butt rock? They removed the feminism. Blast through the sound. Why leprechaun, not elf? Okay. Blast through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, 1, 0! 3, 2, Boom! Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers. Ayo! Hey Kevin, what's up? You missed me talking about Dragon Age for the upteenth time in ever. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. One fun thing about it is I liked wrestling, but I like shows, but I actually prefer house shows to full events that are broadcast, because the pyrotechnics fucking give me like sort of issues, like sensory issues, because I already hate fireworks, and then you put them in a small building and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Fight me. Why? Over Dragon Age? Kevin. They were like, let's take some shit from the first 3 books, put it in a shell of the first book, kill off his mom, make him not a criminal mastermind, add in MacGuffin, add in his dad that isn't even the first fucking book aside from being mentioned, and change character genders, also top of the morning to ya! Over wrestling. What? I like wrestling. I do. I don't like the WWE as a company, but I do enjoy wrestling. I grew up watching it. And I just don't like actually going to the events that aren't house shows, because we know how Irish people talk. Because we don't know how Irish people talk. Top of the morning to ya! They really sniffed the first 3 books and went, that's good enough. Bastard. Little baby man, bastard man. Baby bastard. I'm putting him down. Alright. We watch the 2 wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. Why the fuck are they calling it butt rock? I hate that. Little baby man, little stinky baby man. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks up a mint julep drink in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. Fuck, that's sweet. I hate it. The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. Disney also took over publishing of the series and ruined the book covers. You know, that just seems like a very Disney move. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, I love wrestling so much. Wrestling is better than the things you like. Does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. Kill him, Johnny! Elbow the heck out of him, Johnny! Smell that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners! Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay? Hold on. What kind of wine is it? It's like, it's just red wine, but it's like this red cat thing that my mother bought me because she thought it was going to be drier, and instead it's basically just grape juice. I'll text it to you later. Instead it's basically just grape juice with some, there we go. Did you see what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay? Red, red wine. I'm whining about this red wine. It's not even red. Look how clear that is. Like, that shit is like, I can see through it. Like, that's how, like, and also white cat. That's what this is called. Oof. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called red cat. It's called cat something. That was bad. That sucked. I hated that. I hated every moment of that, but I gotta drink this fucking wine up because my mother bought it for me and I'm not gonna put it in thing. Red wine, red winer. Alright, fuck off. I like how the day I drink alcohol is the only day I put blush on. So you can't really see it on camera, but now I'm red as fuck. Sad. Sad, really. Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. Alright, hold on. I want to try... I'm definitely going to do a lot of back and forth today. There's very little left of me, and it's never coming back. Ooh, maybe I should make fucking... Maybe I should make it... It's like a death ballet where oily, muscular dudes hug each other to the point of exhaustion. There it goes! Our new can be in D&D apparently called Money Problems. Nice. You're not wrong. I already read that. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the whiner. I don't even know what our current campaign is called. It was called All for One one campaign ago. I don't know what it's called right now. Probably Misto's fucking bullshit. This is an @Greg. Misto's family fucks it up for the rest of us. Rude. Am I wrong? Greg's in my Dungeons & Dragons group, and the current campaign is centered around his family trauma. Okay, not wrong. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram. Misto's family ruins the piece. Trauma or drama? Traumatic drama. Let's go with that. Traumatic drama. I'm trying saying that 5 times fast. Traumatic drama, traumatic drama, He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. Yes. Misto's Trauma Drama 2, Electric Boogaloo. You say that like there was a Misto's Trauma Drama 1. Total Trauma Island. Hell yeah. That's, never mind. He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. God fucking, I love wrestling so much. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. I have to yeet my cat. I mean, I had about 10,000 people in my brain, so that kind of sucked. 10,000 is an exaggeration. Greg, I love you so much. I don't entirely know what you're talking about. I feel like that's a little... I don't know what that's in reference to. I get it probably has something to do with Misto, but I don't understand. Up against the ropes, Generation... I already said that. No cat eating! I barely yeeted him. I basically, like, gave him a gentle toss. You can bowl a cat, come on. But I gave him basically a gentle toss because he decided that he was going to try and eat my... Oh, there it is! There it is! Hold on! I've obtained the collar! We don't have a real number for them, so maybe? Offer 1 was like in me brain, Ren. Oh, right? Oh, 10,000 for 1. I get it. I understand now. Also, why the fuck are my pants sticky? What is happening tonight? I would just like to know. Are you gonna wear that collar? No, I'm not gonna wear a tiny collar that doesn't even fit over my hand. Sin! Shut the fuck up. Nev, no. This doesn't even fit over my knuckles. I'm fucking... No. It needs to go back on Casablanca. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you know what's coming, motherfucker. Why the fuck are my pants stick? Listen, sometimes, like... No, fuck it. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what'd you think so far? Sin! It's not because of sin. It's probably because of something else. Probably food. Some sort of food. Just okay. It's actually really cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. I gotta be gay. Gotta be gay. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's... Don't say hot. Don't say hot! Cool. You know, I'm kind of surprised. Sinful food. Sin food. I fucking hate you all so much. Also, Maya, how many cuddles would I have to give you for you to bring me McDonald's right now? I don't have any money, but how many cuddles would I have to do that for? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna make you bring me McDonald's. I'm my mother's bringing me home a turkey burger eventually. They went to the beach today, and they were like, "Do you want to come?" And I went, "No, I don't want to come. Thanks." I've eaten so much today. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've seen a bunch of families here with their kids. Everyone looks so happy to be here. Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. I would if I could, my dear. I know. I would never ask that of you without paying you. Honestly. Never. That's one thing, but then I'd miss your stream and that would be sad. You know, that's completely valid. That's so fucking completely valid. Also, I don't need McDonald's right now. But also, cat. That's true. You do not have to bring me food. No one ever has to bring me food. Honestly, I feel bad when my friends get me food with their meal plans. Which was funny because he looked me in the eye and said, "Ren, not only do I have a meal plan and way more meals than I'm ever going to use, but also my family is in the 1%, so I'm buying you lunch." And I went, "Okay." I didn't know that before then though. I don't feel bad taking stuff from him now because it's like he's rich. He can handle it. He's rich and he's being nice. That's what going to NYU is like. NYU is like 50, like the rich kids at NYU are like 30% people who will just pay for whatever, and 70% people who have more money than you will ever see in your life because their parents own some either retail, not retail, either fucking their parents are like they're either child actors or fucking their parents own whatever, or their parents are famous, or they're in real estate in China or some bullshit. So wait, are we eating the rich or no? We are. We're eating the rich. We're just taking them for everything they're worth first. Which is funny because he's a socialist now, and it's absolutely hilarious because he just uses his parents' money. And it's like, I love you, but what are you doing? Do not eat out the rich. Until we can eat the rich, we can be fed by the rich. Yeah, basically, until we can eat the rich, I'm definitely going to use the fact that they're willing to pay for things for me. My dad used to take me to, slight non sequitur because of the game, but my dad actually took me to a lot of these things as a kid. Like, that's, like, he was so, like, he's really into this sort of thing, and he takes me to him all the time. I remember sitting and watching WrestleMania and, the Royal Rumble, like, all the time, and anytime we actually got to go to a, event was, like, intense and cool. Steal from the rich and give to the poor, Robin Hood, bitch! I mean, technically I'm not stealing from him, he's just handing me money. Not money. He handed me one singular meal once, and now I make it a joke every time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the dim of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god. I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So, don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here? Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god. I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. Until we can eat the rich, we can eat sweet rolls. Hell yeah, we can eat sweet rolls, motherfucker! Ow. I hurt myself. Sad. I know, but stealing from the rich and giving to the poor sounds like dope vigilante justice. It does. It does. It does, in fact. No wonder Robin Hood's good. We do love a man. We stan Robin Hood. We stan him. I positioned myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glanced over to the group of children again, and I recognized that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. But, oh my god, my fucking... Okay, my, night mode came on my computer, and I was like, why is it yellow? Like, it's yellow now. Man, that Colin kid's a piece of work. Colin? Oh god, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission. We gotta be sneaky if we're gonna get back in that ring unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desks during class, so I can be pretty quiet if need be. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Quick, get inside my shirt. What? There's no time to explain. Just trust me. He's like, ooh, chest. I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo. His body flush against my chest. I start shuffling us towards the door. A few people stare at us, but nobody can tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo is nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get closer to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt. Well, it worked, somehow. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Shimmies. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Now we can hide for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again. Oh. This is the match we've been waiting for. Shimmy, shimmy. I think, you know what I think I might do? I've been eating like shit all day, but I think I might have pizza rolls, tea, and a muffin for dinner. That sounds like a good plan to me. I'm just craving shit. You can tell, okay, slight TMI, but you can tell it's coming up on that time of month because all I crave is fucking chocolate and shit. Just chocolate and crap junk food. That's all I want right now. Sounds like fine dining to me. It's a very college meal. If I threw in one of the 15 packs of ramen I have on my floor, it would be the most college meal I've ever eaten. If I replaced the muffin with ramen, that'd be a college meal. Ooh, yum. Oh, hell yeah. I think it's that and some chamomile tea. That sounds like a good idea to me. I don't even like chamomile tea that much. I feel like I've had an acquired taste. I'm craving chocolate and shit. I knew the second that came out of my mouth it was going to be like, should I have said that? Unclear. The corporate shill walks out to the elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. It's Chad! It's Chad from Mortician's Tale, but a wrestler! That's what he is in this universe. Instead of becoming a corporate shill for, By the way, the end of the... I fucking lost a sentence and then just fucking started the next one instead. I'm being more myself tonight, I guess. The mask is gone, and I'm just normal Ren who can't fucking speak for shit. Anyway, the game ends, Mortician's Tale apparently ends, randomly when, just very abruptly, with you buying your own green, basically it seems like you've started your own, funeral home, but it's mostly for green burials. That's it. That's fucking it. It's just over. It feels like there's an entire portion of the game missing. And I was mad about it. Now I want ramen, rude. Why must you make me want junk? I played Mortician's Tale. We played it on Thursday. I really enjoyed it. It was interesting. I really liked it. And I was so upset that it ended really fucking, like, it felt like he was having a nice slow progression of a game through the emails and through the way that it was told and the little text bubbles and things, and then it just seemed to abruptly end. Like, it's an indie game, so it completely makes sense that they didn't have the time to, like, flesh it out as much, or the money, or whatever, but, like, it just kind of felt, like, very abrupt. It's a weird ending. Yeah, it's not even weird, like, it makes sense. I expected her to either buy out Rose and Daughters, or from the corporate world, or to start her own thing. I expected that. Like, that makes complete sense to me. But it's just so abrupt. It just skips, like, 6 months randomly, and then all of a sudden you're there. And it's like, you just got out of college. Where did you get the money? Like, it just feels, like, random. Not random, because it made sense, but, like, it just feels so abrupt. And I was so fucking mad about it. I wasn't mad. I was disappointed, really, because I wanted more. Oh, absolutely. I knew she was going to branch, but, like, time was odd. The time was odd, and the game was short. Like, if you can finish... Here's my thing. I understand an indie game, but if you can finish a visual novel, a story-driven game in under 2 hours, if you just played straight through... I think if I hadn't been streaming that game, I would have finished it in an hour. If you can do a story-driven game in an hour, and the game isn't super, super succinct. Like, if the story isn't really, really small, then something's wrong there. You know? Like, Dream Daddy is a story-driven game, and it takes at least, like, 2 hours for each date. For each set of dates. More like 3 or 4. In reality. Like, I remember I played through Damien's thing in one night, and that took me about 4 hours. To read everything and go through it all and all of that. Get through the game with one set of dates was about 4 hours. If you want to play the game to completion, it's taken us months of, like, 2 hours long streams. So, like, I understand, but also, what the fuck? And that's just kind of made it, because I was reading reviews, and I'm going to talk about this for a minute. I was reading reviews, and it was put on as one of the best games of 2017. And it's an amazing, wonderful game. Like, it has so much potential, but I feel like whatever the budget was, or the time constraint that made it come out and not have that, like, expansion of the story, really does not make it worthy of that title. Like, it's like, sure about that? Because I'm not. I just wish there was more, really. And I feel like that is to the game's credit, the fact that I wish there was more story, because I desperately want to play more of the game, but I can't because there isn't anything. The corporate shill walks out. I already said this. One of the people from its entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shrill grabs a microphone. I got a message. I'm gonna do the chat voice I had on Thursday. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at a PowerPoint presentation entitled, Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again, and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't, pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. Yeah, that's pretty much how wrestling goes. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate God, I feel like he would have... Corporate Shell! It's nice to see you again! More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shrill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match! The crowd doesn't really know what to do here.
Oh.
He's not the best at trash talk. I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll see. Alright. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shell. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one each other. I can't help but get into it. That really is what it is. I think especially like things that, like just arena settings for things like wrestling and like any other like really high stakes sport. For instance, like CS:GO. Like the reason I'm into CS:GO is because of my first game I ever saw was at ESL 1. And it's just electric. I feel like if a crowd can get you hyped up and put into the mood, you can fucking get into anything. Like, that shit's good. The feeling of a crowd and just that sort of, yeah, is so good. Big boost of serotonin. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon. The match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
I don't know.
Man, he should have won that. You sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now? Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of Korean couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I!
Huh?
What? What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and I see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. I cannot remember. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? Oh, no, I know that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I know that's not right. You always have time for a beer with your buds. I wish I had a beer right now. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back onto the Jumbotron to see a couple with us behind us making out with full force. Oh. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. I was really about to fucking kiss him. So much for laying low, I guess. Yeah. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car a few spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience. I need to fucking sit back and stretch. Oh my god, did you guys know I go to NYU? Did you know I go to NYU? Did you guys know I go to NYU? I feel like that every time I wear an NYU t-shirt. It's like, did you know I go to NYU? I go to NYU. I go to Tisch. That Gale video, not even Gale, that fucking NYU video fucking Chris Fleming did will be in my head forever. I went to see him last December. Like, the last show I actually went to was Chris Fleming's stand-up show. And I was cackling. Best night of my life. I actually met him and we had a 15-second conversation about boxed water. It was actually fun. Right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just, wow. Thank you. Again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Is my fucking thing working? Yes, it is. Kind of funny, about the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt! I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and a basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade show with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The name's like, J something? JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him! Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding! Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored? Aw man, wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing! Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon! I love your work! Thank you, man! The Eastern Dragon signs our Hugo shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon. He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me! Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. That reminds me of the time my dad, there's this, fucking, rest stop. It's like the first rest stop once you get out of New York City and you're heading upstate. So, like, once you get out of New Jersey, New York into New Jersey, and then up, I think it's the same as well if you, like, go on the Washington Bridge and you just go straight over. I think it's the same rest stop, like, no matter what. It's the first rest stop on the interstate, and it's huge. And my dad stopped there one time, because we always stop there, when he was coming back from, I think, a match in Madison Square, and he, like, wrestling match in Madison Square, and he ran into the New Day, like, all three of the New Day, and which is, for those of you who don't know, a, wrestling, group, and my dad was a super, super huge fan, and they were stopping there, too. And he met them in the parking garage, and every time he was so excited. He got a photo and everything, and he printed it out. It was so cute. And, like, he tells me about it. Every time we stop there, he's like, hey, this is where I met the New Day. And I'm like, yep, this is where you met your friends, the New Day, Dad. And it's absolutely hilarious, and I love him. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Yeah, that was, like, my dad's fun story. The New Day, by the way, one of them is a, Let's Player on YouTube, which is really, really cool. They're really cool. I like them. You should check them out if you like WWE at all. Except don't, because WWE is, shit. Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh, man. Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh, no. Here we go. Colin. Nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on. He's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their mind, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class, bitch. That's so fucking cute. I love that shit. That's my favorite line in the entirety of Dream Daddy. See you in class, bitch. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Who's gonna believe you? See you in class, bitch! I love it. I love it so much. Oh, that's such a good one. That's a good right there. Woo. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hold on, I just fucking choked myself with my own fucking dragon necklace. Hold on. The Eastern Dragon! And this is an Eastern Dragon, too. This is a Eastern-style dragon, too. Nice! Go me! I accidentally, being on brand. I need water. Holy shit. Hugo answers immediately. I got fucking water all around my fucking mouth. I just had like a fucking, you know? J.D. Slamager. My forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Dad. Bomb Clancy! Mario Brawl Tally. Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know? I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. Hold on, I gotta try that again. I'm gonna try it again and again and again and again and again. Where's my cat? Hey, motherfucker, here I come. You're gonna get stuck with this! Haha, motherfucker! He's a handsome man with a collar. Look at him in his collar. It's on again. I'm gonna keep putting it on him until he accepts it. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I bought the fucking collar. You're gonna wear it, motherfucker. He's so cute with your little collar on. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Who's my cutie beauty? Are you cute? I swear to God he likes this. I swear. He's purring right now. It's fine. He's like, save me. Somebody please save me from this fucking horrid bitch. I love him so much. He's such a baby. Whew! Alright, I would be Bomb Clancy. Bomb Clancy! I'd come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for the Red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decades-long proxy war. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. Hold on, I want to see Mario Brutali. None of you commented on my cat and his fucking thing. That's sad. You're stuck with the collar, motherfucker. I would be Mario Brawl Tally. I come out in bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is Don't Forgetting My Spaghetti, where I pin my opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actually wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room. I'll go easy on you. On Mario Brawl Tally? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you'd be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Homeless meatballs. Ah, yes, my meatballs. They're homeless. You can't get rid of it. You're stuck with it. You better get used to it. You're gonna have that collar forever. It's your collar now. You gotta get used to it. All right. You're attacking me is completely understandable. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips his arm one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inched apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical contact or because of something else. Go for it! Go for it! I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. Oh man, he cradles his face in my hands! Oh my god, like if I come close, it just looks... Hello. There's a line on my eyes. Casablanca, what the fuck? I understand you're not happy about that, but can you please stop going for my fucking feet? He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? That's so fucking cute. I'm gonna fucking die. Buddy. Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. And then they fucked! That was so cute!
That was so good you gave me goosebumps.
Nice. That's so fucking cute. Laserdisc is clearly a superior digital format. Did you know Laserdisc is the reason that, never give up, never remember. Mood. I have ADHD, I don't have to remember anything. Alright. And we're forwarding, and we're forwarding, and we're going forward, 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 forward. He's in his Pablo Escobar shirt. That's adorable. Can't give up if I can't remember to. Hooray! Quizmaster and like Spinmaster, I guess. Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, oh, someone's home. I can hear them downstairs. You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness. You know it. And then Pablo. There is very little left of this fucking... I'm streaming! I'll be down in a minute! They're out at the beach. I know! They're probably fine. Unless, someone murdered them. Then they're not fine. And we're going through Craig. And Joseph, who exists. Matt, who also exists. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest! Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa! People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone about this, or that you saw me weeping at the theater, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. That's this version's of Run's fucking future stepson. Dear God, help us. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. As the party starts to wind down and take a seat, the sun is sitting still, Amanda sits with me. We have a good, cute time, and she gives me a present. And now I go take a seat next to Hugo, who loves me! Ernest, you punk. Ernest's a little bitch. But he's also in middle school, and we all sucked in middle school. He just sucks more than usual. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they're nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out Craig's a huge fan, too. Wrestling threesome. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be their sponsor for the wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, just goes to show, there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. Also, you can tell I put blush on my face now, because now, all of a sudden, like, the light quality has changed slightly, because my camera has decided to fuck me, and, it's just fucking, like, red as fuck right here. That's fine. I agree. And as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dad who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. I blush. Like right now. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo, specifically. Hugo. Oh my fucking god. Did I tell you guys that story? I feel like I told it in another thing. But my roommate at a camp I went to had a boyfriend for back home named Hugo, and we thought it was the stupidest name ever, so we just kept calling him Hugo. That's what happens when you put 4 like 11-year-old girls into one room. We just make fun of people's names. He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe you could show me some new wrestling moves?
Oh.
Ren, how about I show you my pump handle pile drive? Okay! I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. My pump handle driver. I'm gonna give you a fucking hand job. Like, that's what that means. Fucking hell, man. Alright, that's an ending. Anyway, that was Hugo. Okay. I literally never noticed the, sexual part there before. Not once. That's a good photo. That's a good photo. Also, button your pants, sir. That's a lot of cheese. Do you think that, somehow the dad Sona took all of those photos? Ugh, shut up, Joseph. I don't want to see your stupid face. Alright, that was Hugo's last date. We've done it. We've done it, kids. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking quit before I forget. Alright. That was Hugo's last date. That was a thing. Ooh. Hey, Maya, my mom's about to get me a sandwich from BK instead. I fucking looked down and my mom's just like, I had a grilling snafu. If I were to get you dinner from Burger King, what do you want? And I'm just like, so, you know, burger. I get a burger. Yay! Actual beef. Good, because I fucking hate turkey burgers. I don't like turkey in general. So that was Hugo's last date. Honestly, super fucking cute. I'm so glad we got here because now we're at the dates that you both get the dad in the end and are fucking adorable from the get-go. All of the rest of the dates are just top tier from day one. Like, every single date after this is just good shit. Like, I feel like Robert's pretty good, but, you know, you don't get him in the end, which makes sense because, like, he needs some time, but it is slightly disappointing. Turkey tastes like metal. I'm okay with turkey, but only at Thanksgiving. I eat and turkey soup. The turkey soup that you have when you... I'm actually okay with turkey, I'm realizing, but I don't like it as much as other meats. So, like, for instance, I do enjoy making a good turkey soup at the end of Thanksgiving when you just grab a giant stew pot, take what's left of the carcass, like, a month after Thanksgiving, drop it in the fucking pot because you've had a frozen carcass of turkey in your fucking freezer for the last month, and you drop it in the fucking pot, and you make a stew with potatoes and carrots and all of that good shit. I just like making soup. And at Thanksgiving, I have a giant drumstick of turkey leg, and that's it. That's it. And then I get bones in my mouth all the fucking time. And it's like, bleh! But I definitely prefer beef. Anyway, Robert's good, but you don't get him in the end for obvious reasons, which is fine for his storyline, but also slightly disappointing because I want to smooch the dad. Brian, you get him in the end, but I don't like his dates most of the time because I just don't like the competition very much. I don't find it fun. It's not my thing. So I just don't like the dynamic very much. And Joseph is Joseph. So we're finally at the dates. Hugo, Craig, Matt, and Damien. That, like, every date is adorable, and the third dates are just a culmination of top tier shit. So we're finally at that. Tomorrow I'm going to put up my, hopefully, I'll at least get them started, the polls for, what game we're gonna do after we finish Dream Daddy. So that'll be, I inhaled my own spit. So it'll be between, as I've said before, Pathologic 2, Portal 2, and Fable 1. Those will be the 3 options. Patrons patrons vote counts twice as much. So if you are a patron, your vote counts, but more. So that's a thing. As for, what the fuck was I saying? I need to figure out what I'm doing for Thursday's stream. But I do really, really enjoy Dream Daddy from here on out. So that'll be fun, and then we'll figure out a new game. I might take a week at the end of Dream Daddy, and I probably won't stream that week because that might be the week I'm moving in, and doing training for school. So I might not have the time to stream, unfortunately. But we'll see when we get there. Pretty much. That's what we'll do. We'll see when we get there. And for the first month of school, it might be a little weird because I'm gonna have to, like, balance a bunch of shit. So my stream schedule will probably change. I keep saying that now to get people's attention. My stream schedule will change, but you'll get to see my new place, so that'll be fun. And I'll be back in New York City, which will also be great. So I'll probably take a week off, and then after that, it's gonna be a little bit weird, but it should be fine. So, as a closer, big thank you to my patrons, Vidal Minashago, Nivek Link, Tom Marvel Riddle, and Peter Hughes Art. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and your patronage, and I love y'all. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Cretan7. I put on YouTube, on TikTok, I'm being stupid right now, and on YouTube, I put every day that I'm not uploading, theoretically, I am putting up, every day that I'm not streaming, theoretically, I'm putting up a VOD onto my YouTube. Other than that, follow me. Love you too, Nev. Other than that, I have an Instagram at travels_of_men. I feel like I might need to move that to Cretan7. Like, that might have to be moved, but, you know. So that's a thing. And if you are ever so inclined, and you don't want to do a subscription here, I have a Patreon where you can pledge anything per month from $3 to $25. That gets you access to fan requests, and for instance, me and my patrons, are doing a Jackbox stream on Discord together, coming up soon. I have to ask you guys when you guys want to do that. So you can be part of that if you become a patron. And I appreciate, but even if you don't, I appreciate you and your support so much. I appreciate everyone here. So that's all of that. I'll put out my schedule on my Discord tomorrow. There is a Discord, for those of you who don't know. It's down in my About section for the channel. Next to my little blurb about myself, there's a Discord link. And that's for all of my followers on Twitch. So you can can join that. You can too. So I will see you all on Tuesday, where we continue where we should be finishing the detailing for the thing we're doing. So goodbye. Love y'all.